I ever on camera told the story about the Static X t-shirt? I ordered a Static X t-shirt on Amazon, and it said it would be here in like it said it would be here in like 2 weeks. Well, it never came, and like for the longest time, all it said that it would have arrived at the like at the distributor or whatever, and the only on all the description shed was China, just China, and I'm thinking, so you're shipping this to me, except instead of sending it to me, you're sending it to China? Excuse me. And for the longest time, I thought what happened was, like, it got destroyed. Like, there was this mail truck here in the fucking wilderness in North Dakota that got, like, destroyed on the highway and all burnt up and shit. So I thought that my package was on that mail truck. And that's why I never came. So I just sat back and, like, hung out and never even thought about it. And one day, it came. It actually came. And, like, the packaging had like all these Chinese characters on it, and I'm thinking, no way, it's actually and lo and behold, the Static X shirt that I so desired for the longest time, finally in my grasp. So, here is evidence that drivers that are close to you in points start up front, but not always the points leader. So Kenny Wallace, 2 races out of like the 4 that we've done thus far this session, he has started in this part of the field, in the back here with me. But Dale Jr.'s always been up front, and he's been right next to me in points this whole time. So there you go. Oh God, what the hell? The screen went on the fritz for a second. That was scary. That was a scarring incident. I'm just sharing draft at this point just to get extra speed. Like, I'm so slow. This car is so slow. On mile-and-a-half tracks and on short tracks, it just absolutely eviscerates the competition. And on these mile-and-a-half tracks, you know, I'd have to extend the length of the races just to be able to get up to the front. It's just hardcore, parkour. You know what I'm saying? Remember the parkour maps on like Minecraft and Happy Wheels? I've been thinking a lot about like the 11 YouTube gaming for a long time. Back in the days of the Happy Wheels wars between PewDiePie and Nova, and how like on like Saturday I'd always play Happy Wheels, and like the top rated maps, I'd always play them, and then I'd be all content and shit, and then I'd watch the parts over the course of the weeks, and they'd play the same maps that I played. It was some fun shit back then, dude. Those were the days that I remember. I really wish that we could go back in time, so I could be with you one last time, and we could be together, yeah, yeah, yeah. I miss those days so far behind. I wanna go back someday. And I sure miss you when you were young, and I sure miss me when I was 2. I wanna go back in time, just to be with you. That is an improv song that I just did, and it was legit. That was a good ass song that I just made up on the spot. So we're 2 to go here. I've been drafting a whole lot with people, but at the same time, I'm way farther ahead than I was in the other car. So am I legitimately in a better car, even though I didn't upgrade the car? I don't even know at this point. All I know is that I'm in the top 10, and that's awesome. Alright, well, I guess we'll push Jeff Burton. Oh, goddamn. I didn't eat for 40... 50 hours. It was exactly 50 hours. I didn't mean. Actually, no, it was more like, once again, playing with halves. Casey Mears, what the fuck are you doing? Get back on the track and back in not dead last. God damn it, Casey Mears. Okay, so that is Kevin Harvick in the 21. Jack Campbell won that race. If you say so, I think it's Truex got second. So that's pretty legit. Oh, that's pretty legit. Look at all those on the charge points. We are going to be getting immediately into the Cup Series here. It should be, well, the license challenge should be available once we reach 6. But you never know. You never know. So this has lasted almost twice the amount of time that the last freaking recording did before crashing. Immediately as I say that, I froze for a second and I was going to be like, are you fucking serious? Okay, what is next? Let's check out those standings for a hot New York minute. And see where everything's shaking out. I think I'm like 3rd or so. Second! Yeah. Kenny Wallace or Mike Wallace fell all the way back to 3rd in one race. And I'm 61 back in trucks. Like, that's some hot, steaming hot horse shit. That's what I gotta say. And then the driver record section. I don't know if I really care about that right now. Bash's Supermarkets. 250 or 200 regular. At Phoenix. At Phoenix. Phoenix. I don't know. Isn't Phoenix like the frickin' old version of NASCAR, the game 2011? And then it changes an inside line? It's like ancient. It's an ancient fucking... This is an ancient configuration. It feels like so long ago. So long ago.
Okay, here we go.
So yes, let's get this show on the road. 41 and 101 ahead of me here. There's 2 41 cars, I think. Unless that's a 42. No, that's the 41. Okay, fine. You like that. You need to get on a charge for the top 10. I want you to prove to me that what it takes. So I know it says on the charge in the description right there, but I don't actually think this is on the charge. I think this is front running points, which makes no fucking sense whatsoever. I agree. But I'm not the one that designed this game's engine. Speaking of this game's engine, that doesn't make much sense either. You could just flip your ass over at fucking Martinsville driving a wheeling car. In what fucking universe does that make sense? The open wheel cars are supposed to be the ones with the most downforce. Not the fucking least. They're supposed to be bottom heavy, not top heavy. It's supposed to be some fucking aerodynamic bullshit, you know? That's why I like Indy cars. They're all so fast. Good quality. The Indy 500 is such an entertaining event, and ovals for Indy cars are phenomenal. Because it's practically like plate races for us in the ancient world of carburetors. And gearboxes, I guess. And just now getting digital dashes. That too. That too. What kind of weird dreams have I had lately? I had some really wonky ones recently. You know, lots of the time I get, you know, everyone says that to lucid dream, you gotta like set your alarm clock to go off at like 4 a.m. and then you gotta go back to sleep like immediately once you wake up, so that you have like 4 hours to be lucid. Well, that's where the weirdest fucking dreams that I had. So you remember those old videos of like aliens, real, discovered and shit? Well, I had a dream where those were like in my grandma's house for some reason. And it was fucking weird. So we made it to the top 10 though. But yeah. That's kind of the extent of that story. I have a couple of other ones I want to talk about. I never really like to discuss this one very much. I don't think I've ever told this story before, but the weirdest dream that I've ever had has to be one that I've had about a year ago. There was a serial killer on the loose, and he raped me to death. Yeah. I've told the story of the chicken that raped everyone, but that was everyone, not just me. In this story, fucking the guy is just a serial killer and he rapes everyone. And he only doesn't rape everyone, he only rapes me to death. But then like the dream shifts and it kind of goes back in time to an early part of the dream, and it's kind of like gets to be a video game at that point. I'm supposed to like kill him. I'm supposed to kill a serial killer in like an accident involving like gas station explosions or something. I'm pretty sure is how it went, but yeah, you get the idea. I got raped to death by a serial killer in one of my dreams. That was a good experience. That wasn't physically or mentally scarring. I've actually gone through sleep paralysis a lot lately, and it's pissing me off. I'm so sick of it happening. Like, there's always this point in, like, it used to be where if I was in a dream, and I realized I was in a dream, I could be like, fuck this, and close my eyes and force myself awake. I figured out how to do that at an early age, like at age 9 or so. I figured out how to do that. Well, now when I do that, if I do it too quickly, I'll go into fucking sleep paralysis, and I'll be like awake enough to realize that I'm awake, but then I won't be able to move, and it's just like, oh, come the fuck on. I don't have fucking time for this shit. Like, it's not even fear. The only time that I've ever experienced fear during sleep paralysis was the second time it ever happened. And I woke up and I thought I was awake, and I heard my roommate say something to me, and I tried to respond, but I couldn't. Like, I tried to say something, but I physically could not. And my entire, like, body just froze, and suddenly I heard what he said in reverse. And that was pretty fucking scary. But then I realized, oh wait, this is sleep paralysis. What the fuck am I doing? And I waited and woke up. So yeah. And it turns out my roommate had been asleep the whole time, so he didn't actually say anything to me. It was all in my head. It was all in my head. Ugh. Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. Well, hey, Johnny Benson's not on the pole for once. Maybe he'll fall down. Maybe he'll fall back down and I'll have to help him back up again. And I won't help him back up again. I'll screw him over. Troll-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo. Move your fucking ass. Everyone is so slow at the start. There used to be throwaway laughs. Now everyone's slow as shit at the start. And there goes the throwaway. Well, spoke too soon. Sleep paralysis stories. Like, really what I do is when I wake up and I realize I have sleep paralysis, I try to move and I can't, and I'm like, fucking Christ. So I wait a minute and then try and force myself to move some more. It's just kind of like waiting builds up the extra energy that you need to wake your body up. At least that's how it works for me. I know not everyone's the same when it comes to this shit, but what I'm always worried is going to happen. Because, like, when you enter sleep paralysis, you are on the brink of sleep. You are on the very brink of sleep. Because the first time that I ever had sleep paralysis, I remember this vividly. I'm pausing the game for a second so I can check the recording. I remember this very vividly. So, in the dream, I woke up in the dream. And I realized that I was in my house and it was really dark. I realized, oh yeah, I'm definitely in a dream right now. So I ran into the bathroom, looked at myself in the mirror, but then waited for a second and thought, oh wait, this is a terrible idea, because every story that I've ever heard on the internet, when you look at yourself in the mirror in a dream, it goes. So immediately as that happened, I turned away, closed my eyes and shit, and that's when sleep paralysis hit. When I opened my eyes back up, I saw this really gelatinous fucking being in front of my face. It looked like a giant fat version of, like, it was like the Winnie the Pooh picture of Winnie the Pooh that's really, really fat, except it was like skin tone color. And by skin tone I mean cis white male privilege skin tone. And yeah, I was just sitting there. And it had like really big fat hands and it was weird and shit. And I'm like, well, this is very interesting. So I tried to move, but I couldn't. And I realized, oh shit, I'm experiencing sleep paralysis. So what I did was I waited and I tried wiggling my toes like they always tell you to. And that started to work. But like I blinked. Like my eyes, I think my eyes were wide open. And I blinked. And suddenly the fat gelatinous thing was sideways. This is an important detail. Suddenly it was sideways. So I tried wiggling around and forcing myself to wake up. Finally, I gained control of my body, and guess what was in front of my face? It was Tails, the fucking troll. Wanted me to make more Tails and Kenny episodes, apparently. Yeah, it was right in front of my face and shit, and that's what it was. It was his head, and then that little part, you know, the cheek fur that kind of flaps out on the side. Yeah, that was the hand. And it was sideways, so it looked like, well, not really sideways. Yeah, it's weird, it's hard to describe. Alright, so I got the big draft here, get past Johnny Benson. Fuck me. Okay, get the share draft. Gotta get past Johnny Benson at the very fucking least here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, Larson. Come on. No, I refuse. I'm gonna block everyone. Fuck off, all of you. There you go. Okay, draft. Draft. Draft! Oh no, there's still another lap. Okay, hang on a second. I thought the race was over. Is that Travis Quaffle? Indeed. That is indeed Travis Quaffle. Hey, no sir, Johnny Benson. Starting to lose all the grip in my tires. Yeah, give the draft to the guy on the bottom here. See, this is the point in the race where if I had the engine upgrades, I'd be able to actually do better. But I don't, so I can't. And if the race was longer, I might be able to do something with it, but can't, obviously. So, fourth place. Finally got a top 5 placings. That's awesome. My career is safe for the next 3 races. No. And as you saw, we made it to level fucking 6 hit on the charge, which means we're moving to Cup, baby. No! Fuck! Come on! No! Are we good? We're good. Oh! We're not good.